Good day, America. Big L Next Level Sports have got game doing the update thing featuring Major League Baseball, the WNBA, and the NBA playoffs have got game. Oh, let's do the update thing. Tonight, it's Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals live in Minnesota. Oh, the Dallas Mavericks and the Minnesota Timberwolves will get it on. The Mavericks lead the series 3-1. Wow, it's truly win or stay home for the Timberwolves, which includes the vacation package. Oh my! Now check this. The first two games were played in Minnesota, and the Mavericks stole Game 1, winning 108-105. And in Game 2, Luka hit the game-winning fadeaway jumper over Gobert, and the Mavericks won it 109-108. Wow, what a finish that was. Now check this. Game 3 was in Dallas, and what a motivating factor that was. The Mavericks won the first quarter, the second quarter, and they led it 60-52 at the half and won it 116-107 over the Timberwolves. Wow, that put the Mavericks up 3-0. The Timberwolves were stunned, and what a motivating factor that was. In Game 4, the Timberwolves had to win it to stay in it, and win it they did. All Cats, Cole, Anthony Towns, and Anthony Edwards came to play and led the Timberwolves to victory, winning 105-100 and forcing Game 5 tonight in Minnesota. Wow, the Timberwolves must win to stay in. Oh my, we got an 8:30 tip time there. The Dallas Mavericks and the Minnesota Timberwolves will get it on in Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals. Oh, I can't wait to see it. Oh my, to the WNBA we go, and what a show. The Mercury and Liberty, the Dream and Mystics, the Aces beat down the Lynx. Oh, the Aces led it 43-34 at the half, and then it happened. The Aces lost the third quarter, but they won the fourth quarter and the game. The Las Vegas Aces took out the Minnesota Lynx 80-66. Wow, what a beatdown. Oh, to DC we go, and what a show. The Washington Mystics played host to the Atlanta Dream, and what a host they were. The Atlanta Dream led it 38-34 at the half and won it 73-67 over the Mystics. Oh, Gray led the scoring for the winning Dream with 19 points, and Atkins had 21 points and a losing effort for the losing Mystics. To Brooklyn we go, and what a show at the Barclays Center. The New York Liberty played host to the Phoenix Mercury, and what a host they were. Wow, the Liberty won the first quarter 33-20, but they lost the second quarter 24-14, and they lost the third quarter, but they won the fourth quarter and they won the game. The New York Liberty took out the Phoenix Mercury 81-78. Sabrina led the scoring for the winning Liberty with 22 points, and Natasha had 21 points and a losing effort for the losing Mercury. Wow, the WNBA have got game. Let's take a pause for the cause. Coming up, Major League Baseball have got game. Oh my! Hey, welcome back. Oh, Major League Baseball have got game. Oh, let's do the update thing in Detroit. The Tigers and Pirates got it on in a double hitter in Game 1. Oh my, the Tigers scored 3 in the first, and in the fifth, Veiling smacked a 3-run jack. The Tigers shut out the Pirates 8-0, and I do mean nothing. Wow, what a beatdown. Sarkham is the winner, and Jones is the loser. Oh my, to Game 2 we go of the double hitter show. After being shut out in Game 1, the Pirates came back strong, smacking 13 hits. Check this. In the third, McCutchen smacked a 3-run jack, while the Pittsburgh Pirates took out the Detroit Tigers 10-2 in Game 2 of the double hitter. Sakines is the winner, and Montero is the loser. Oh my! And in Cincinnati, the Reds played host to the Cardinals, and what a host they were. The Cardinals scored 1 in the third, and 2 in the fourth, and 1 in the eighth, and 1 in the ninth. Oh my, taking out the Reds 5-3. Patam is the winner, and Matas is the loser. Oh my, to Arlington, Texas we go for a beat down show. The Texas Rangers played host to the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Rangers scored 1 in the third and 1 in the fourth, 2 in the 5th, and 2 in the 8th. The Rangers took out the Diamondbacks 6-1. Wow, what a beatdown. Dunning gets the win, and Nelson is the loser. Oh my! To Seattle we go for a 10-inning show. The Stros and Mariners got it on. The Stros leading 1-0. To the bottom of the 5th we go, and what a show. Cazone smacked a game-tying jack, and in the 10th, Crawford hit a sacrifice fly. Oh, scored. Kloss scored. The Mariners took out the Stros 2-1. Byam, here's the winner, and Scott, here's the loser. Oh my! To San Fran we go for a beat-down show. The Giants played host to the Phillies, and what a host they were. They gave up 14 hits. The Phillies scored 1 in the 1st and 1 in the 2nd. 2 in the 5th and 1 in the 8th, and took out the Giants 6-1. Sanchez gets the win, and Harrison is the loser. To New York we go for a beat-down show. The Mets played host to the Dodgers, and what a host they were. Now check this. The LA Dodgers smacked 16 hits and scored. The Dodgers took out the New York Mets 10-3. Wow, what a beatdown. Turan is the winner, and Ottavino is the loser. While in San Diego, the Marlins took out the Padres. The Marlins scored 2 in the 2nd, 3 in the 5th, and 1 in the 6th, and 1 in the 7th, and 1 in the 9th. The Florida Marlins took out the San Diego Padres 9-1. Wow, what a beatdown. Garrett is the winner, and Darvish is the loser. Check this. In Baltimore, the O's took out the Boston Red Sox 6-1. The O's scored 5 in the 2nd and 1 in the 7th, and that was it. Game over. The Baltimore O's took out the Boston Red Sox 6-1. Burns is the winner, and Crawford is the loser. Oh my! All the Oakland A's went to St. Petersburg and took on the Tampa Bay Rays, and they were losers. The Tampa Bay Rays took out the Oakland A's 4-3 in the bottom of the 9th on a walk-off single by Surrey. Wow, what a way to win it. To Atlanta we go for a beat-down show. All the Braves played host to the Washington Nationals, and what a host they were. The Braves gave up 13 hits and 7 runs. The Washington Nationals took out the Atlanta Braves 7-2. Gore gets the win, and showing back, here's the loser. Oh my! Oh, the Chicago Cubs went to Milwaukee and took on the Brewers, and what a game it was. The Cubs had 9 hits. They scored 6 runs, but in return, they gave up 10 hits and 10 runs. Milwaukee, the Brew Crew, took out the Chicago Cubs 10-6. Going, here's the winner, and in McNugget is the loser. Oh my! In Minnesota, the Royals and Twins got it on while the Twins started the scoring in the 2nd, scoring 1 run, and would score no more. The Kansas City Royals smacked not 1 but 2 jacks in the 5th, and the Royals took out the Twins 6-1. While Luga is the winner, and Obia is the loser. Oh my! In Chicago, the Blue Jays and White Sox got it on, and one thing we all may know is that the White Sox are losers, and losers they were. The Toronto Blue Jays took out the Chicago White Sox 3-1. Richards is the winner, and Flexen is the loser. And in case you didn't know, the White Sox are 15-42 on the season. Wow! And who knows, maybe things will change for the White Sox. There are still more than 100,000 games left in the regular season. Wow, what a thought! In Colorado, the Cleveland Guardians and the Rockies got it on. The Guardians were leading 2-1 after 1. To the bottom of the 2nd we go, and what a show. The Rockies scored 6 runs in the 2nd, and that was all it took. The Colorado Rockies took out the Cleveland Guardians 7-1. Blotch is the winner, and Allen is the loser. Oh my! To Anaheim, Cali we go, and what a show. The New York Yankees and the LA Angels got it on, and to the top of the 4th we go with Ventura smacks a 1-run jack, which led to the Yankees taking out the Angels 2-1. Gill gets the win, and Anderson is the loser. Oh my! Wow, Big L Next Level Sports have got game doing the update thing. Email your questions or comments to nextlevel57@gmail.com. Have a great day. Big L Next Level Sports have got game doing the update thing. Oh my, you